So my name's Kim England. I am a mother and I'm an independent volunteer who has taken several trips to Europe to support refugees across Europe. I think the biggest challenge for global migration right now is the fear that people have perhaps about who migrants are, why migrants are moving, and I think education is the biggest opportunity that we have in terms of being able to help educate people in understanding why people are on the move. And I think one of the other challenges is that a lot of big NGOs and organisations are trying to manage the situation, and I think the technology has kind of surpassed their ability to be able to make things happen. So I think we need to see more people working at grassroots, working more directly with some of the larger organisations in partnership, as opposed to sometimes working against each other. One of the things that drives me is that I'm a parent and I want them to live in a world where there's tolerance for humans, and I want them to live in a world where they feel that people should be given an opportunity regardless of where they're born, and regardless of their faith or their background. And I think it's my role as an adult in this global society to try and make a very small amount of difference so that my children grow up in a better world. So until last year, I would have said that there wasn't much an individual could do until I experienced actually volunteering myself. I did some independent volunteering, which meant I didn't go with an NGO, I didn't even go with a plan. I just crowdfunded some money and made it up as I went along using tools like Facebook and Twitter to try and find other people and find the most need at that particular moment. And I think the more people like myself can actually stand up and take action and work with others, and then communicate and tell that story and explain to people that it's possible, I think the more we will see change that will make a big difference. What I did was very tiny and minuscule in comparison to the problem that we have globally, but just giving a little bit of hope to a few people, if everybody did that, could you imagine what an impact we could have? If you can't, up sticks and go out and volunteer, then you can certainly read the stories of people who are migrants or refugees and then share their stories in a positive way, as opposed to focusing sometimes on what we see that's so negative in our media. So I think everyone has a role to play.